Alright, fuckers, listen up. Here's my park. It's not anything fancy, but here's the front entrance. It took me like 20 minutes. Then you move into this fucking area. And there's some shit over here. You know, I hire these janitors, and you know what? No, I'm done. I'm done. This dude ain't gonna do his job? No. Boom, you're fired. Dick. Anyway, move into this little area, and you got this cute little pond. You're in like a pirate area, and it's pretty neat. The scenery is pretty cool. Here's an overview of the park. It's not finished. I want to put at least one more thing over here, and then over here I want to do something little, or possibly just block off this area with trees, kind of like that. But for the time being, that's empty, so lick my nuts. Here is just a couple bathroom facilities, and you got your little restaurant here, the information booth, little clock tower in the center. Then you move over to the first coaster. I just opened the park a second ago. Did I? Many guests retired. Many guests can lick my nuts. So, the first roller coaster you got, you know, it's nothing too special. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, anyway, it does this. It's got the little arm that's triggered right about here. So the second that it comes right here, the little arm tries to attack. Alright. And moving on to this one, you got this one's called Release the Kraken. And then over here we got the little main lake, the main little hub. Someone please appreciate my rock work. Many guests many guests can lick my actual nuts. God. Fuck off. Anyway, this is my most popular roller coaster. It's called Whiplash. Good, I'm glad they have low workload. The wait was so long for this one that I had to take it from outside and make the queue, or I'd take the queue from inside and make it outside. So then I did this, made this little building in here, and I mean, this is, I had the park closed for a while just to, you know, keep frame rate, but people were still in there and they still waited in line. But this is the inside of the building. Got a bunch of lights in here. This is probably one of my better coasters. I like this one. It's very classic, just typical wooden coaster. Again, please appreciate my rock work. Very much love it. You got this little area. It's kind of like a little midway area. Look at the midway swings. Got the little chair swing, and then you got the midway spinner. And then you go across this bridge. This is the unfinished area, but I know a lot of parks have that little one spot, kind of like a Central Park area, where you just, you know, walk along, you see a lot of trees and stuff, and I know Universal has this, where they have just like a little garden spot, where they have just a bunch of flowers, and I love this one little sunflower there. I just thought it was nice. Again, please, for the love of God, appreciate my rock work. Then you have this giant building that I made. This is actually a building for a coaster. It's called, I believe it's called, I think it's Stunt Driver or something like that. I kind of wanted to make it as if you were a stunt driver, not like a test track, but as if you were a stunt driver. I'm just going to go ahead and test this just to show you guys what this one is. I don't want to be trained one. So in here we got, you know, the straight up drop, or the straight up lift, and then a little bit of rock work. Actually, let me go ahead and, because this is supposed to be a dark ride, but in Planet Coaster, you can't exactly set like the insides to be a dark ride. So here we go. So this is at the top of the lift hill that we were just on, and it has the music as well. You stop here. I want to put right here and here some sirens, or at least blinking, you know, strobe lights of red and blue, just to simulate, oh god, shit's about to go down. but kind of the same idea as those floodlights right there. So what I really want to get, my main point in this ride was right there at the end. I don't know if you see right here. I have a triggerable event to where it's like, oh, you're going through the final thing. Ah, you jump through here, and it kind of, you know, makes smoke and do I have anything coming around the corner? Yeah, I do, right here. See how it triggers the fire and it triggers the smoke effect, and then it triggers the strobe light, like just like that. So, I mean, there's obviously a lot I have to do in the interior of that, but anyway. So this is just kind of an unfinished area. You know, I got a little bit of buildings here. I got to put some trees and rocks in here, but you know, you move into here, you got the little pond, and this is your little skyscraper or whatever. And then you got this little thing over here. Just the trees make it really, really nice. The trees just, you know, kind of bring it together. But you can also fork off onto this side, and you got the little kids area. You got the little, you know, the mini dragon coaster right here. I think what did I call this one? I think I called this one Dragon's Lair. And you got the, you know, the little castle. And right here, just little things make the park. Oh, Jesus. But this is actually probably my favorite coaster in the entire park, just strictly because of this lift hill. This lift... That's what she said. She goes... But, this is my favorite part of the park, just because, you know, this lift hill, you see the entirety of the park. You see all the trees, and then right here, you see everything. You see over that, you see a little city. But yeah, this is just a little kid's coaster. I built all these things myself. Just very simple, very easygoing coaster. And then right here, whenever you exit it, you have just the trees. You got like a little bazaar or, you know, little festival thing. Whenever you come out, you got all the carts. You walk through this beautiful rock work. Please compliment me on that. Thank you. And then over here, you just got, you know, a couple flat rides. You know, you go through the queue. It's kind of boring whenever you go through a queue and nothing's there. You always want to have something going on. My favorite theme park YouTubers always say stuff about that. I know. I think it's Theme Park Worldwide. He does a whole Let's Play Planet Coaster series, and he is pretty much the inspiration for half of these little parks because, you know, his rock work is phenomenal, and then everything on his channel is just amazing. I got to put a couple things in here, maybe some flowers or whatever. But yeah, you got the little kids area over here. And for right now, that's pretty much it. I got to add a couple things to these buildings. Just to make it a little nicer. But yeah, overall, this is what I've been doing for, you know, 12 hours, year 12. This is probably my best built coaster, but this is my favorite area over here, just because of, you know, the detail you can put into the castles. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the park, it's getting packed. I opened the park probably right before I started this video, like 8.5 minutes ago. And I really love it. This game is great. Steam sale is going on right now, so I'm probably going to get a couple things of DLC. 3,500 was how many people I had in the park at one time. I think the next thing I got to do is I'm pretty sure I just got to buy I got to build a hotel and, you know, just so I can have more guests staying in the parks. But yeah, this is it. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. And thanks for listening to me say lick my nuts probably 12 times. So if you guys want to get a counter and put that one in the comments, that'd be awesome. Well, either way, thank you guys, and I'll be back next time.